How's it going? Dunk here. And we are live. We are going live today. We are going to be talking about how I made AI do it. I'm going to share out this live a couple of times real quick. I'll just show myself doing it. So I'm going to share my screen. Just switch to this channel. So I'm just going to go to my YouTube and I'm going to share it out. So I just go to @eToolbox. It's the easiest way to find the channel. We're looking for it. It's called Entrepreneur's Toolbox with Jonathan Dunkerley, but surprisingly, nobody knows how to spell entrepreneur. Who would have known? Entrepreneurs that don't know how to spell entrepreneurs. So I'm live there. Awesome. Let me quickly just check the audio. So I'm live there. Awesome. Beautiful. It's working. It's working. So what I do, I go and grab this. There's two different ways that you could share a live. One of them is, what did I just do? I just hid. I just minimized. I minimized the wrong thing. I just minimized. There we go. I just minimized a tab that. There it is. Okay, I found it. Just go to a fresh tab, so I'm not like on a bunch of other stuff. Gee, where do I keep on putting stuff? There we go. I keep on hiding stuff. Okay, I'm all over the place right now. Okay, so what you could do is you could either just hit the share button down here and hit copy. What that does is it gives you like this one that says live. I don't like to use that one because it doesn't embed as well. So if anybody ever shares it back out, I like just going to this one at the top where it just is the watch video. And I don't know why there's two links, but hey, you know what? We're not gonna fight it. We're just gonna do what they tell us to do. Cool. All right, so I'm just gonna take that link. I go a couple of different places. I like going to Gary Club. By the way, this is my account at Gary Club, or my profile. You go to gary.club/dunk. You could support me there. It's the best on-ramp into marketing in like Web3 and things like that. So if you want to create in Web3, if you want to actually create content, monetize it, this is one of my favorite platforms to use. So I always promote on here. There's a whole bunch of stuff, so I can go into this a little bit, but there's offers, things like that, ways to monetize in Web3. And if you don't know what Web3 is, stick around because I like to talk about it a lot. So I'll always just post this right here. So come hang with me live. The link. And I'm going to grab this as well because why type things twice? And there's 3 different ways that you can post on here. You can post public, paid, or supporter. Public just goes to everybody that has a creator coin, which it's free to create one. There's a transaction fee, but that doesn't charge the platform. But you could also do a paid one, which means that you can kind of gate it. And then supporters, which is if you have my creator coin, then it does that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just hit post. Make sure I copy that. And then I'm also going to go to my Discord and I'm going to share it out. So my point is go share out your content. You want to make sure that you are always sharing out your content. Just telling everybody. And there we go. There we go. Now they know. Everybody knows. Cool. All right. Getting to it now. So I posted on Discord and now I got everything going. So, okay, what we're going into today is I wanted to go into, I'm gonna go back to YouTube and I wanted to go to this channel, channel that I am working on right now and use it as an example. So if you come here to the community tab, This is one way that I am repurposing this content. So you can take, you think of like YouTube, for instance, and you think, oh, it's this platform that has, it's for videos, right? But there's actually a whole bunch of other stuff. I need to mix up this music. Let me know if you like the music in the comments. And I could always change it up. I just have like a playlist. Come on. We don't just want to have one song playing. We want to have a playlist. So, okay. So what I have here is I'm just going to start utilizing the community tab on this channel more. I do on my other channels, including this one, but you can use the community tab to repurpose your content effectively and really get more engagement from your audience. And what I'm doing, and just make sure I'm on comments, just in case if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments, and I'm keeping an eye on the comments. So what I could do right here, and what I've done, and I've done this for just a couple days so far, but if I go here, I can go to scheduled, and I can schedule out a whole bunch of posts. So you don't want to bombard this and like flood the community tab. I'd say no more than 1 to 2 posts a day in here, because it's not like Twitter or X where you're supposed to flood it. But if you look right here, I mean, you'd see what I just posted in the last day, when I started doing this again, and I scheduled it out. But now I have, this was an old post, but I gave a poll, and this gets an idea of, are you making money with crypto every day? So what does this do for me? Now, a poll, first off, it gives me information on what kind of content I want. So I've been looking at what kind of content I should make. Oh, I like, people want to be able to make crypto. I like things like airdrops. I things like stuff, all that kind of stuff on that channel. So those things, I'm interested in learning myself. So if I find out other people are interested in learning about it, I know what kind of content I could educate myself on, so I can make the content on. It's just a simple poll. And the thing about community tab posts, you might say, okay, so this channel, it has just shy of 6,000 subscribers, which, by the way, if you're not subscribed, you're into Web3, you're into blockchain, go to youtube.com/@theblockchain, and you can come and follow this channel. It's my experiment, and I think that it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm doing this all faceless. I kind of wanted this to be a completely faceless channel. So let me check. Boom. There we go. So what I did, again, I did a poll. 3 people voted. And somebody engaged, and that gets more eyes on my content. That means that I made a post that now is going to get re-engaged in this feed, getting more eyes on the channel. So that's what the poll has done. It's given me insight onto what kind of content to make next. And I apologize, my voice is just getting better. It's I lost it the other day, and it's almost back. If I stop every once in a while. Take a sip of water. Cool. So, and then these ones are videos that you can re-engage. So what I've done is, the reason why I started this today is, so I've been consistently posting every single day these short, helpful videos. And I've been posting them every day for now. Today would be the 15th day. And instead of just posting a new video, which I did, post a new video, you can go check it out. I believe it's about how to buy Drive, which is one of the community tokens at Gary Club, and how to swap it on Social Connector, which is, if you don't have a Social Connector account, grab one at gary.club/dunk. It's the only link that works, as Gino says. If you don't know who Gino is, he's a person behind Drive, but don't believe him. That's the link that works. It's an affiliate link as well. Just that's why we joke about it. Just, that's a monetization point. Just say that is a point that I monetize, and it helps support me and doesn't cost you anything if you end up using it. So that's another way that people can monetize on live streams or anything. Just have things to recommend people to that you're actually using. If you're using a tool, recommend it. So what I do is I take the video and I created these blurbs, these little tiny things, that little text. And now I'm going to go to the schedule and show you that I've done it for a couple. So I was doing this last night, and I built out a bot, and I'm going to show you that in a second as well. And I built out kind of a custom GPT that's going to help me create this content more effectively. See, now I got my draft guy. Like I gave it an idea of like what my draft PFP, you know, he's like the blonde, he's got the aviators, he's got the white fur with the black spots. It's the character I created. And I created different art for fun based off of that. So did I use the same image twice? I think I did. I gotta fix that. Oops. Yep. Okay, I'll have to update this. I used the same image twice. I must have liked it. Okay, I'll change that. But hey, we'll do it today. Actually, I really like that image. I thought that I hadn't used it yet. I didn't realize I posted it. Cool. So what I did, if you go down to the bottom, and this is before I started using the draft one, I created an image, and that image shows up in a feed on YouTube, just like it will actually show up on your home feed, and it will show up just along with other videos. And the things that you can do in here, again, I dove too deep into it. So what I just have here is this is an image post. You just do an image post, and you could also have links within these image posts. So this particular one, it's going to be, it's the, do you want to create mintable collectibles? It's promoting mintable collectibles that I'm talking about on the channel. Kind of goes in line with the video that I'm re-promoting. And then I have a link to Gary Club, monetization point. And then I have a link right here. If I click it, right on YouTube, it will take me over to a mint. And that's something that I'm selling. If you mint this, it's something that I'm giving away some on my giveaway, which I've been doing on these lives. Let me know if you are in the giveaway. If you've gotten a ticket already, you can get a link in the description on YouTube. If you have gotten a giveaway to the raffle, let me know that you have a ticket, and I'll make sure I'll do a giveaway. I want to make sure if you're here live and you're in the raffle, I want to do a giveaway today. I want to make sure that people are here live, trying to be here live when I do any big giveaways. Just let me know in the comments. But yeah, so I'm able to create basically like you could promote your content either on or off platform in this feed. So, and then what I've done here is 2 weeks later. So right here, when I go to the video I posted today, published, this was the first video that I uploaded in this series of like posting every day in this experiment that I'm doing on this channel. So I took this video and I re-promoted it, and I created this text to help re-promote it. And I did that every single day going up to, where is it? I think like the 5th, I got through like 5 or 6 of them last night. And then I ran out. I was using ChatGPT, and I used Plus. And when I use Plus, it actually cuts down, like you only have 50 uses every 2.5 hours, which I understand, but it sucks. I'm sad. So let's go create some of this actually, or let me finish going through these real quick. So we have images, we have text polls or image polls, which if you did that, you'd be able to put an image here with some text next to it. So you probably have seen these on YouTube where it's like, you might have like 3 different thumbnails or 4 different thumbnails, and somebody has to click the image, or it's like, who's the most, the best Jedi, and there's pictures of people from like that, whatever, like that's what people are using the image posts for. Now, other than that, we have just regular images and image polls, text polls, which are like this right here, like these. This is a text poll. And again, you could schedule these out. That you could just hit post. If I type something here, I hit post, or you could just hit here and schedule them out and have a whole bunch of these scheduled out for a long time, which this is what I'm kind of getting at, is that as I'm creating content, I'm going to be adding this into the mix. That way, instead of me just creating content for today, I'm going to be creating content and then scheduling out to re-engage this content 2 weeks down the line and doing it kind of strategically. So now, again, text polls, that was a text poll. And then there's also quizzes, and quizzes would just be like, what's the top blockchain? and you can just give different answers. What's the best way to make money online? What's whatever your question is, it depends on your niche. And then the last one, cancel, is videos, and that's how you re-engage. So you have to accept the cookies, and you could either search a video on YouTube, you could drop a link if you have it, or if it's one of your videos, just grab one of your videos. Like I would just grab one of these. So if I wanted it to be this video, I just click it, select, and it'd be here. I could add text, blah, 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 and then I can even add a link there if I wanted to, and hit post or schedule it. And I'm able to say, okay, I want it to go out on December 14th at 8:45 in the morning, and I'm in California, so I have my time zone, but I could change the time zone. So, and that's it. That's how you do it. But I've done it before where I get burned out on this. Ooh, sorry, I didn't even look at the comp. Oh, Jilly's in the raffle. I should do a raffle. Yep. Kind of give. Ooh. Ooh. Let me see. Oh yeah. Let me just go check it real quick. 1 second. If you don't know what it is, I'm just going to bring this up. So, Wheel of Names. I should have checked it earlier, but this is the Wheel of Names that we were doing. Let me just double check if anybody else. If you buy a raffle ticket, I'm only selling 10 of them total. And I'll be giving away some other perks and stuff like that along the way. And then the way that I do this is that after I've done sold out all 10 of them, then I'm going to have a point where I reset it, and so we start all over. But there's gonna be some perks. There's gonna be some perks either way. So okay, cool. So that's currently my list. I'm gonna wait until the end. If you get on there, I'm definitely gonna be doing another giveaway. Be doing another giveaway. Okay. I also been giving away some either mints of those NFTs of my giveaway, my 8-bit collection, which I've been showing off. It's like my draft 8-bit. If what is it? Here, and I'll drop this in the comments right here. This is the raffle link I dropped there. Cool. Sweet. I'll wait on a little bit. Great to see you, Jilly and PF. There we go. There it goes. Okay. All right, back to it. Can't get my shiny objects in my way. All my shiny objects. I know. Bad. Okay, so what did I do? So what I did is I went to ChatGPT and I went to explore initially. So I created this bot. I'll show you this first. So I created this bot, and this is a custom GPT that I created. And why did I create a custom GPT? So if I go to explore and you look at this custom GPT, you hit this little tiny edit GPT, and I created this last night. So I ran out of things. So if I come here, you can actually see what the custom GPT wants. I could even change the description, change the name here. Went to configure. So it says you are Dunk, a digital strategist. So I just gave it. It's me. Everything's Dunk. Why confuse us? We're all Dunk. Oh, no worries. You got time, Jilly. And just so you know, it's not just for today. It's not just a raffle for today. I'm going to be doing raffles from that wheel until I reset it. And there's probably going to be some perks for people that have it too. Maybe I don't know. But I like playing the games. I like playing the games. Cool. So I didn't write all of this, is kind of my point. So what you do on here is you just have a conversation with the bot here. You say, I want to do this, and then you come over here onto the right side and you say, okay, no, I didn't. It made a mistake here. So what I'll do is I will have a conversation with the bot, and then I'll start to create some content over here. And whenever there's an issue, I'll make a note over here, say, hey, so here was your comment, and it gave me a result like this, but I want a result more like this as an output. And I give it an idea of what I want as my output versus just, using having to type this stuff in every single time. So all what it does is it references this. Then we have starter things. Then you also, this is a really cool feature. This is a really cool feature where you could just set your code interpreter and web browser and Dolly options here, have files, and I could even say upload file. I can click this, and if there's like a bunch of PDFs, you can't see what I clicked on, but if I say upload files right here, of course, swiped the wrong way. If I said upload files, then I can have a PDF that has, say it's a book or a textbook that is just filled with information. Oh yeah, sure. I'll add it in there. I'll add it to the official links. Sounds good. I'll add it. But okay, so you could add a file to uploads, and it's not, I have photos in there right now. Like I have these images that I was using because I was referencing it, and I wanted to reference these I want them to reference these images as art styles. And then also I created the icon. So, and then you could also add new actions, and then there's I can't speak right now. There's extra features, but what this does is now that when I go back, I'm going to go back here, I can just click on my Dunk GBT, close that for now. Let's make this a little bigger. No, it's blocking here. So what I'll do is I'll just, I can't speak again. So what I've been doing is this. Here, I gotta go here. Here, let me actually do this and I'll bring it right back to it. I'm gonna change something that I don't want everybody to see on my informations. So I just grabbed the transcript. I'm just gonna grab it from YouTube because I'm going kind of on a backlog of videos. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, I did it. I got it. Okay. Keep on. There we go. So this is kind of like the backlog of YouTube. So the last one that I posted was this one, how to buy Gary and Phantom on desktop. So that was the last one I repurposed. So now I'm going to go back over here, and I'm just going to grab this. This part you might not have to do because I'm just going and getting my back catalog. So it was, again, how to buy Gary and Phantom Wallet. This one right here. So my next one's right here. So I still have a couple that I need to catch up on. I ran out of credits last night. It's all good. So I can click on this. And when I click on this, it brings you up to like your back office for YouTube, kind of like your video back office. If you've never seen this before, you have your title, your description. You could decide if it's public, subtitles, end screen, cards, stuff like that. You have your folders, thumbnail, if it's for kids or not. I mean, kids go watch my videos, but it's not for kids. Things like some tags are in here as well. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. But what we're going to do is we're just going to click on subtitles. And There's a weird thing. If it ever pops up and it just shows a weird box here, just delete it. And this is created. This whole thing is created by YouTube. The closed caption right here, it's auto generated. You could add it in yourself, but it's auto generated. So, okay. So now I just grab that. I'm going to discard it. I'm done with this tab now. I'm going to go back over to ChatGPT in my custom GPT. And by the way, how about this? I'm going to do this for you. If for everybody that is in the raffle, I'm going to send you this. I'll send everybody that purchased a raffle ticket. I'll say this. I will send you this GPT. So if you do, you will need to have ChatGPT 3 or ChatGPT Plus. In order to use it, but I'll send it to you, and whatever model it's going to be on your account, and however I build it, you're welcome to use it too. But yeah, just or either that, or I could build a generic one. Maybe that's a better idea. I'll create kind of I'll copy it and see if I can create a generic one that's not me. So I'll create a custom GPT for everybody that has a raffle ticket, and I'll send you a link to it that does that. How does that sound? I think that sounds like a good idea. Cool. Okay, so now what we're gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna go and say what the things that I want to create content for. So let's just first say I need to drop the transcript in there. I'm gonna write that's the transcript. And now all I need to do is I need to tell it what I want. It already has a knowledge base of like the kind of content that I need. I just need to tell it what I want. So I say something like, I always tell it more than I probably need to because I've already trained it. And I'm going to figure out some templates and stuff like this to help me. And as I figure those out, this is just about cutting it out. This is the way I use AI to make it easier on myself and easier on you. So tell it exactly what I want. So I told it that I need a social media post to help me promote videos on my community tab. And what I've been doing, this is just the last day, is I just been going back here and I've been grabbing some of the ones that I like because I'm using them. So I'm just going back and saying, I'm just giving them a list of all these things. Here's an example of all the ones that I like. Just go through the list. Other ones that I've scheduled. And the reason why I do this is I'd rather just have, I'd rather give it examples of what I know I like instead of getting into a discussion with the bot later, them saying, well, you made these suggestions. I'm like, I'm just going to show you what I like. And then as I start to fine tune it, I go back and I actually take these suggestions and then I go back to the bot and I'll start feeding it back in and say, these are things that I like, make more make more like this. And as I am able to do that, I get to train it and it becomes more exactly like what I need. So, want to add any more? This one actually is good because it has a link as an example. How many more I need, but a couple examples. And then you'll see. So this is here's a good one. I like this one. Some variety, you know? Okay, so now I'm going to hit. There we go. So it's got the transcript. And we could always try and do some stuff like try and just drop the links or whatever. But in my workflow, I'm going to take this from DESCRIPT and just put it directly into ChatGPT. So I don't need to have any link or anything like that. So there you go. So again, we're going to promote it. So now I have a couple different options right here. And it's going to take care of a couple different places that I can post links. So we're ready to send your first digital collectible. So what is the video that I'm putting? Did I do send digital collectible? Yeah. Ready to send your first digital collectible? Join me, Duncan's hand. There we go. So, social connector like a pro. I like that one. Read it right there if you like. Ready to send your first digital collectible? Join me, Dunk, in a hands-on guide where I show you how to navigate social connector like a pro. There we go. I like it. I like it. A reply? Wait. What is that? Oh, that is... I just discovered something that I had no idea about in ChatGPT. That's so cool. You could just highlight a part of it and reply to just that part. That is cool. Oh, I never knew that. That is so cool. Oh man, I gotta make a video just on that. You saw what I did is I just wanted. Oh, that is. Oh, I love that. That is a great feature. If you don't see what I'm doing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really not good. You're officially in the raffle. Awesome. Stay home. Got it. Oop. And let me go check that real quick. Let me check that. I open up way too many tabs. That's what happens when you open up way too many tabs. You go like... you lose everything that you just had. I like lose the tab that I was just on. I found it. We don't have to worry anymore. I had opened up a bunch of things trying to move a tab. So good. It's fixed. Now I hit the little refreshy button. Look at this. Uh-oh, look at that. I'm going to just go here. And then I'm going to go over here. We just added this. Go over to the wheel of names. New name is added in. So when we do our giveaway. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Let's finish this and let's make sure that we are. So what I just discovered, by the way, when you highlight it, you hit reply and you could actually have just a conversation about that one line, which is I copy and paste so many things because I'm like, I just want to talk about this thing. This is awesome. Not using it right now, but that's not. Okay, so what I do is I highlight this. Now I go back over to ChatGPT, or not ChatGPT. What am I talking about? I go back over to. I can't speak today. I go back over to YouTube to my channel where there's the community tab. So just so you know, I believe that you need to have a certain amount of subscribers. They keep on changing it, but you need to have a certain amount of subscribers in order to access the community tab. If I recall, it's not that many anymore. It used to be used to be 1,000, and then they switched to 500. And they keep on lowering it. It's like, geez. But this is definitely a feature that you can get with less subscribers. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to videos. Again, you can go down here. You can search for your URL or search all of YouTube. But how to send, that's our video. Select, and then I can just paste this. It's not about like just spamming these. It's like you're trying to actually re-engage people that might have missed it. So this video came out, you know, once it gets posted, it will have been 2 weeks since it came out. So people might not have seen it, but what this does is it puts it in the community tab and people are, you know, have a second chance of seeing the video. So it's not just dead on the vine. So now I can look, you know, the last one that I scheduled was on the 18th. So now each one of these a day, schedule post on the 19th. a little later in the day because my other posts are in the morning. This one's later in the day. 19th. And hit schedule. And now I have another post. So I didn't have to go create another video. You might not have seen this video that I just scheduled. You know, you might not have seen it. So this might be your chance to see it. This only has 7 views in 7 days. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. You know, it's like, it's a newer channel. So now I go to the next thing and I need to create my next piece of content. Okay. Now I say, I'm going to create an image post for something like IG or for Facebook or wherever. So I tell it that now I'm going to just type it, and I can't speak and type at the same time. It's okay. Ooh. I can't also pay attention to the chat enough. Thank you, Jilly. Thank you. This means eye-catching social media content. That means a lot, actually. I am trying. I'm trying. I want to help you do it too. I want everybody to do it too. And the reason why I create that is because I think of, whenever I'm thinking about creating content, I think about what kind of content would I want to watch? What would get my attention? And for me, like, you can see just from this live, I have a very scattered mind. Like, it's what it is, but I get shit done. But it's a lot of other people might have a mind that same way. I need to have concise information that is structured in a certain way, that it's all laid out very clear, like the types of videos where there's that person that's just sitting there like, well, now we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that. That stuff doesn't, like, I can't stand watching those videos. That's like with ChatGPT, when you're able to yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Oh, I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I make videos that I would want to see. Like, that's the way my brain works. And it's not like I'm doing it wrong. It's not like anybody else is doing it wrong or whatever, but that's the way that I learn. And I want to be able to, if I could teach something, that's also a way that by creating these videos for you, that's also a way that I know that if I put it into a very concise way that I could teach it to you, I know that I've learned it. Like, if I actually could put it in a way that I'm able to explain it to you effectively, if I could do that, then I know I've learned it. And if I know that I've learned it, I know that I could pass on that knowledge to you. I guess that's the reason why I create videos the way that I create them. Okay. And talking about getting distracted, let me show you the next part. So okay, so now I'm going to create some image posts, and this is part of the reason why I like using ChatGPT over some of the many other ones, because it has DALL-E built into this, and it's just like, I mean, there's other ones. I know Google is releasing new ones. I got to look more into some of those tools and stuff like that, and see if any of them are comparable to this. But I was using Midjourney, for instance, and now I do this because this is just so much easier, so much. I can actually have a conversation with it, because you're not a computer. Well, you are a computer. We are all computers, by the way. That's a fact. I'm like, if you compute something, which we all do every day, then you are a computer. So we're computers. all these videos have replays. I'm not taking any of these down. And then, just so you know, like, I'm not demonstrating it today. I've usually been doing some live editing and just showing myself creating this content and how I'm doing it. So if you want to actually see how I'm creating this stuff, if you want to actually just like look over my shoulder, I should get a camera just like looking over my shoulder, and I can actually have the looking over my shoulder thing. Yeah, you get it. But yeah, they're all going to be up here every single day. And I committed to doing these lives every single day for the entire month of December, which today it's 11th. I'm 11 days into doing a live every single day and committing to it throughout the month of December. And I might not stop in January. I might not stop. I'm actually having a really good time doing this. This was me challenging myself so I could actually serve you. So that's like, I needed to figure this out for myself. There we go. Oh, you haven't minted any yet? Cool. Oh. You haven't minted. Oh yeah. Oh, for the video, how to send them. Oh yeah. How to send them. Yeah. Hold on one second. Let me get my distraction back and actually just get this content created. And I usually try and go live for about an hour, just so you know. So about an hour a day. There's no set time, but just hang out in my Discord. I announce it there, but it's usually in the mornings. So turn your notifications on this channel, and you'll make sure that you get notifications every single time that I go live. So okay, so now great. Now I need image posts I'm just gonna type it. I can't type and talk at the same time. So what I told it was great. Now I need image posts for platforms like IG, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube community tab. So that's a kind of a point of like, anytime that you create an image, it can go any of those places. So you can go ahead and like schedule all of those things. I use RADAAR to schedule, by the way. It's a great tool to schedule these things out. So I'm just gonna hit this and see what it gives me. And this is the reason why I like using ChatGPT over the other one. I can just do this. Now I just click back. It's creating the image. Boom, boom, boom. And I know that we've been chatting for like 40 minutes. It would not have taken me this long if I wasn't doing a live. So just keep in mind that I know it's looking like I'm taking a while to do this. I was able to repurpose all of this content in like 5 minutes. So now it gave me this, the draft's not quite what I want. So now I can make some notes. Okay. So, okay. I like 2D drawings more. And again, I'm going to go back and I'm going to continue to train the model. So I want 2D. So what I wrote here is for the image, make it more 2D. I like more 2D animation. I like it. It's funner. It's fun. It looks less AI to me. The draft should be wearing aviator sunglasses. My OG. He should have white fur with black spots. My OG. And then his horns should be white. Or maybe I should say he should have horns and they should be white. There we go. So let's see what comes out. And this is kind of the reason why I like it, because I'm able to have just a conversation with the bot, and it's able to give me the output that I want. And here, while that's loading, let me show you a little hack right here. So if I click on this image, now this is not quite what I wanted. It's close. I want that QR code in there. But if I go here to the top right corner, you see where my mouse is. See where my mouse is right there? There's a little exclamation point. If you click that, you're going to get the whole entire prompt. So if I wanted to create an image, or say you find an image that you really like, I could take this prompt and then I could go back over to, the training module, and I could drop that in. This is the type of image that I like. You find that perfect image. You say, I want images like this. You can give it to the model and say, this is the prompt that got me the exact image that I wanted, instead of you just trying to describe it or have it reverse create it. So there you go. Okay. Not quite what I wanted. Not what I wanted. So, now I just go down that rabbit hole. Let's try again. And this, it's just me having a quick conversation with the bot. And one thing that I found for me, and this is just find an art style that actually works for more 2D NFT PFP style. Okay, and it's just as simple as having a conversation with it. It's like that's what I love about it. I'm just having a conversation. I find something that I want, and there's actually something else that's really cool, and I'll show you. I'll show you either way whether this next one turns out to be what we want. This is not actually the worst image, but it's just not. The draft is not what I want. I want all of them to look like my OG. Come on, that's closer to what I want actually. But its freaking horns need to be white. So close. And so say this image is almost right. I could always click this and look at this. I'm like, create a 2D pop style digital illustration for social media platform like Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Community tab. The image features fun and lively white draft characters with black spots, blonde hair, and distinct white horns. Okay, got it. It got right. I put it right. It just didn't create it right. So let's see. Man, I really like that last one. So what I'll do, like I said, I like this. And I can just paste the prompt here again and create another one. And hopefully it will actually get the horns. But either way, this is not the worst one. I'm super picky. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm so bad at looking at these. Oh, I gotta read these. Sorry, Julia. What's it? I'm sorry. I missed it. Yeah, I know you're chatting with yourself. I'm sorry. How did I do what? What did I do? Sorry. Let me know. Re-comment in there. Let me know what I did. Sorry, I missed several minutes of chat. Or being able to do that. So I would say, how did you so how did I match my voice with this MP3? Which MP3 are you talking about? And are you asking if today's Monday? No, I'm doing the live every single day. If that's what your question. I'm doing it Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursday, Fridays, Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna do it here Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, probably New Year's Day because that's another month, but I'm still gonna be doing it. So, man, I really like that one, but look, it's not getting quite exactly well, but you have to play with it. But again, this is for social media. Now let me add one more thing. look at this little hack right here. So I took that same one that I like. These are creating images sort of like what I like, but then include the words dunk and Gary Club in the image. Okay, so let's see what it gave us for that one. Sometimes it does it very small, but there's so many different ways that you could create these images. Like again, you're gonna have to play with them. There's a little bit less customization with that. If you do go to Midjourney, you could actually save the exact kernel, if you don't know what that is, the seed kernel, and make them way more customizable. But all of these, like, I don't care if he has the wrong kind of horns. I'm gonna use this guy. He's great. I like him. So I'm just gonna hit the save button. One note, do not just right click the image and save it. It does not save it in the right format. Just a note. So now I'm just gonna say, okay, now that I know this, I could do this. Can I just reply to this image? They're all to the, okay. Now I need a short text post. Go with image. Give me 10 options. And you realize, like, you see that this is all just me just doing, I'm working with an assistant. That's the best way to think about AI. Look at this. Unleash your creativity and trading skills. Find the one that I like. So this is a good way to do it. So what I'll do is I'll take this. I'll read it in a second. But now I can come here, and I can come here. So I try to, excuse me, not to like flood it with too many. So this was like the 21st. So I'll put another one on the 23rd or so. So I will go here, publish. I go to image, and then I'm going to grab that. I like that guy. So then I drop that there. And then if you are, if you're in Gary Club, you know that you can grab your link. And I like to share my link, Gary Club. Boom. So there. And then I go down here to where it says post, and the little arrow down says schedule post. And again, that was, what was the last one? I said like the 23rd or something, right? Yeah. And then I put these little later in the day. And now what have I done? I've created a piece of content, hit schedule, that's going to show up in the feed. And it has a link right here that will send people. Actually, I'm going to make that look a little prettier. I think that this needs to be on the same tab so it looks better. No. And now when this shows up, people are going to see this in the feed. They catch it. And by the way, you can use GIFs or GIFs or however you say it in these as well. Use GIF or GIFs. And if you want to grab some, I'll do that in another video on showing how to do this. I got to figure out the best way to do that using AI images. But yeah, this is going to be a way that somebody sees your content. And you did it really simply. I need to update this image. Man, I'll do it with another one of these images. Look, don't get too tied to everything. So like this one, didn't hate that one. I actually like this one. I'm going to save it. I'm going to swap out that other image. And then we got to figure out how to stop getting those black horns. I think I might need to change the whole image. I'll do that later. I have to repost the whole entire thing. All good, because I accidentally used the same image twice. I don't want to do that. Cool. Okay, so now there's a whole bunch of other things that you could actually go back to this chat and anywhere that you need to create content. The point is that I've created a prompt that knows that it needs to create short form content or repurpose content for a transcript that I give it. And I just go down this line and keep on creating more and more content. Now, where else would I need to do it? So I need 20x. I can still tell it that X is formerly Twitter. Doesn't know completely. Post to. What I told it was I told it I need 20x, formerly Twitter, posts to support this video about the same topic, but not directly about the video, which means that I don't want it to be like, go watch this video, go watch this video, go watch this video. I want it to be things that they could actually use generally. So now you have ideas on things that you could post. Now it's giving me a little bit too vague, and if it's too vague, I just keep on talking to it. And so the idea is that you're able to create digital collectibles. You're able to create not digital collect. You're able to create content from your videos and repurpose it very, very simply. And I'm able to create text images. I'm able to post it in different places. I'm able to push that content. And before, you'd have to either just create one post and just spam it everywhere. But now I can create an original piece of content that I can post all over and re-engage the content that I've already done. So I got 20 different options. Hey, you know what? If 5 of these are great, what a method that I typically go with is I'll grab the ones that are great. I'll drop them down below. I say, these are the ones that I like the best. Make more like these. And then you're going to start to weed out the stuff, and then because of custom GPTs, you're able to take that stuff and funnel it over. So on that note, I think it is time for a giveaway. So where is it? Wheel of names. So what I do is I do a couple shuffles. So first giveaway, I'm gonna do 2 giveaways today. Let's see. So let's spin for the first one. Ryan, I didn't even say what I was giving away. I'm giving away a dunk. Ryan won a dunk. I'm gonna write it down real quick. I might do more than 2. I might do. We'll see. Move. Let's see. Yeah. So, Jillian, so the thing that I wanted, the thing that you won is this. Where is it? You won this sucker right here. I'm going to send you a retro first edition dunk. So what this is it's a game that I've kind of put together, and it's something that I'm giving away. So this is, I'm a retro nerd. So I love nerdy stuff. And I love retro stuff. I'm a child of the 80s and 90s. So, I love pixels. I love all that fun stuff. So I created a collection, which was just my oh yeah, welcome back. You just won. You just won, Million. You just won. You just won one. I gave one to Ryan, and he won a dunk, and you won the second spin, which the second spin. Yeah. Oh yeah. I know you got a retro dunk too, so you get to have one of the retro dunks. I'll go ahead and I will mint it for you, and I will send it to your wallet. So what this does is I have this kind of game that I'm doing where it's kind of like if you give me 3 of these back, however you got them, then I'll give you another spot on the wheel. That's what I'm doing with them right now. So it's just a way that I'm saying, like, if you have, so they're 100 Donkey or Gary each, sorry. And if you happen to go and buy, 3 of them, it's going to cost you more than a raffle ticket. So it'd make more sense for you just to go get a raffle ticket. But if you want to add more spots onto this, I'm happy to take them back from you. If I gave you 3 for free and you want to give 3 back to me, power to you. I'll take them. I love them. I want them back, but I'm not minting any of them for myself. It's like I'm not minting any of them for myself. The only way that I'm going to actually get them is if you give them back to me. And then when this is over, and just so you get an idea, this is going to be a little alpha that I'm going to let you know. So my plan is that once I do my second season of my giveaway, my second raffle, which I'm going to continue doing these. I like them. I like these raffles if they continue, which I plan them to. And, then I will say that this one probably will be worth more than the, 1 for 2, it probably won't take 3 of these later down the road to get a raffle ticket is my point. If you know what I mean. So right now they're worth 100, Gary. Maybe I'll make them worth more later. Just saying. Oh, so I'll just send it directly to you because you won. So since if anybody that doesn't know, because you bought from this page, or because you bought, well, I don't even have the page up right now, so I lost it. Because you bought from the page, it's in the description on YouTube. It's a social media market. It's like a social media and marketing tool where I'm able to. It is a social media and marketing tool now, actually, where I'm able to take a segment, like an email marketing segment, and actually I could send digital collectibles. I could send. So we had Ryan win a dunk today. We had we had Jillian win our our digital collectible. So I'm going to send that to her. And I don't need to have anybody send anything to me because she signed up and I have her wallet address and I can just send it directly to her wallet. So it's pretty cool that way. So I'll make sure that I send that to you today. And I'll make sure I send Ryan that the other one. So, or the dunk. What did he win? A dunk. But I'm going to be doing different giveaways like that. So I'm doing more and more of them. The more people that show up, the more likely I'm going to do more giveaways in the day. Let me just put that up. Say that if you show up live, more likely to do it. So perfect. Oh yeah, and if there's any or Jillian, if there's any questions that you had, hit me up in the Discord. If you aren't in my Discord yet, there's a bottom of the screen, there's a little ticker that says dunkmedia.club. That is where you want to be hanging out, because I'm very much an open book. I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to share with you. If you want to have like closer access to me, like what I would do is I would go and grab my creator coin over at Gary Club. You can go right there, gary.club/dunk. And if you want to actually have, if you would hit me up in my Telegram there. There's no official like trainings that go on there, but if that's a chat that I'm in, if you ask me a question, the only way you have that is because you support me on Gary Club, and that's a place that you could ask me questions. If you want to have some sort of access to me, and you say, "Oh man, I don't like chatting just in comments on a YouTube Live or X Live or wherever you're commenting from," then you can go and get more access. I also have a thing called the AI Hub, which I'm kind of going to be transitioning that into kind of a more broad hub, which is if you are in it, you still are in it. But that's another way to get access to me. So one thing, the point I'm getting at is if you want access to me or somebody else, that's how you do it. You go and just ask and you go find their access points. Cool. All right. I usually keep these to about an hour, but I hope that that gave you some value on how I'm actually just taking content that I've already done. I've create these videos, and if you don't know, I just shoot, I screen capture, I show them and check out some of the other lives or some of the future lives. Hang out with me, and I'll show you how I do it. And I just record my video. I use QuickTime. It's free for if you have a Mac. You could also use OBS. It's also free, and that's on every platform: Windows, Mac, and Linux. And you're able to use that. And with Social Connector, I've been showing a lot of videos on Social Connector, so I'm able to repurpose a lot of those videos into other types of content. But they're short pieces of content, and I'm showing you how I'm making them. And then also, I know there's a big excuse. I'm going to call it what it is. It's excuse. People, they tend to make excuses for why they don't want to do content. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to use my voice. All those excuses are gone nowadays. That's all they're excuses. So those excuses don't work anymore. They don't work anymore. I won't, because you don't need to be on camera to make successful content. You don't need to use your own voice because there's so many different, you don't even need to hire a voiceover artist. There's so many amazing ways to utilize people that are amazing artists out there, or there's ways to utilize amazing tools that sound like amazing artists is a better way to say it. Like, this is one of my, before we wrap it up, 11 Labs, amazing voiceover tool. No excuses, zero excuses. Cool. All right. Thank you again. I will see you tomorrow. If you want to make sure that you don't miss these lives, make sure that you're subscribed on YouTube, follow me on X, on Facebook, and turn on all those notifications, because that's the way that you're going to make sure that you get that ping whenever I go live. But I'm going to be going live every single day this month, even if it's a small live, even if it's something small. Sometimes, like one day I even experimented and went live from my phone, just see how it would work out. It was not great, but it wasn't bad. I saw the limitations and I saw how to make it work. So maybe I'll do another one, and I'll do a proper one where it's not as much of an experiment. All right. Again, jump into gary.club/dunk, jump into my Discord at dunkmedia.club. That is where to hang out with me. Those two places are the places to act. If you want to get in contact with me, if you want to see what I'm up to, those are the two best places. All right. And I will see everybody tomorrow, or Discord, or on wherever we end up seeing each other. I'll see you later. Take care. Peace. Bye.